Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming here to do another recap video. Today we are talking Catfish, the TV show, Moses and Krystal. Just like a little day late, apologize for that. So we're just going to get on right onto it. So in this episode of Catfish, we met a guy named Moses. He's 40 years old. He's been talking for a while to this girl named Krystal. And, they live like really close to each other in California. But in traditional true fashion, every time they planned to meet up, she had an excuse and everything. They didn't want a video chat and whatever. And so he had to call in. He had to call in the reinforcements. So he calls in the Catfish. Moses reveals to us that he had just got out of a bad marriage, just got divorced and everything. And when he's been talking to Krystal, he's never talked to her on the phone either. So we're thinking, Cammy thought that it could be his ex-wife because they could recognize the voice, or it could be another guy. And another thing, they were also talking a lot on WhatsApp. So when it's WhatsApp, no. I was a little concerned. I was actually a little bit concerned there. So he tells the story. Neve and Cammy go do their investigation. They run the photos. They found some stuff in the photos. Apparently, Krystal is an artist, and he likes a little bit of art. There's a lot of drawings and stuff and everything. Moses revealed that he's also sent her money in this mix of time because she needed to get from like place to place. She said she really couldn't afford like to get back and forth from places, and she really basically doesn't have it all the way together and stuff. He also said that she smokes weed and stuff, and like usually spent like a lot of money on that and stuff and everything. So it was just a lot of weird stuff going on. So when Neve and Cammy did their investigation, they got the receipts of where Moses had sent her money to, and he also sent her money for like an Uber ride to get back and forth to places and to like a hotel, because she's been in and out of hotels and like staying with family members, like, cause she apparently doesn't have it all the way together or whatever. So basically, when they did an investigation, majority of the Uber rides were to motels and hotels, and we thought it was kind of odd. And Moses came forth and admitted that he's paid for some of her hotel visits and stuff, and actually like sent her money for a hotel and actually paid for the hotel itself. And he failed to tell us that. So when after they come out with their investigation, they come back and they talk to Moses, and they basically call Krystal. And when they call Krystal, a guy picks up the phone. I was just like, oh my God, no, please, God, no. He was just like, hello, and then hung up. And then, so Neve decides to send a message on regular phone and WhatsApp. So then Neve and Cammy leave for the day. The next day, Neve gets a message from Krystal saying, okay, we will meet you today. And we're thinking, when she said we were just like, oh boy, oh boy, it's a we. So we clearly got multiple people involved in stuff. So it's like, oh boy, this is not looking good. First we heard a guy's voice on the phone, and now it's going to be a we meeting them. Oh boy. So we got an address. Neve and Cammy go, and Moses go to the address, knock on the door, and a girl comes out, and it's Krystal. It's actually the girl in the pictures. Wow, that's rare. She's like, I am real. So she explained everything. She basically says she wanted to earn like Moses, she said she didn't have it all the way together. She said she really couldn't afford to go visit him when he wanted to and stuff. So and basically earn his trust. I don't know what she meant. She was kind of like, a lot of her reasoning wasn't, normally when it's the girl in the normally when it's the person in the pictures, they always say I was just nervous, I don't like to do all of this. But her reasoning was like she wanted to earn Moses, and like she really didn't have like this much and everything. And so Neve had asked her, like, well, okay, well, who was the person that we talked to on the phone? And she's like, oh, it's my uncle. So this is my uncle's house, and I was using my uncle's phone. He was kind enough to let me have it, and that's who answered the phone when you called. And when I said we will meet you, it was because this is my uncle's house and everything, and everything. So so that explains that. So she could. Krystal continues to explain her point, and Neva asked her, like, okay, so tell me about these hotel rides and rides to like inns and motels and everything. Krystal came forth and said that she's also a massage therapist, and they have clientele that go to these different places and stuff, and she said she couldn't control that. But my thing is that if she's a massage therapist, why is she going to a hotel? Because like when they did their investigation, even Cammy thought that she was a adult worker, basically, if you know what I mean. And like if she was going to all these hotels, then like, and he was like, well, why didn't you tell Moses that you're a massage therapist? Because she was like, he just thought you're an artist, because she was like, it's not my main source of income, basically. So it's like, okay, so at the end of the day, after all the baloney, they asked, like, do you have feelings for Moses? And she's like, 100%, I love this dude. And so they hung out. They hung out for the rest of the day, and they kissed and everything. And when they did the follow-up, they were actually together in person together and stuff, and doing really well. So at the end, we got a happy love story. Kudos. In my opinion, she I really hope she gets her life together. Like she must have made like a lot of mistakes in her life. Moses seemed like he was a real nice dude. Like he was really calm and mellow the whole time. And I think Krystal just needs like a little bit more push and motivation to get her life together and stuff. And I think Moses will help her with that. And I'm glad they actually worked out. And I'm glad she was a girl in the pictures. And I'm glad she wasn't a mean person. So that's basically that. Anyway, guys, that was it for Catfish. It was the person in the pictures. That was Moses and Krystal. So I'm glad we got a little bit of a love story in this episode. I'll be back on tomorrow to recap Married at First Sight. And I promise I will do so. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all soon.